says, Steve, I have been arguing with my wife all weekend. Did the Jews or the Muslims make up numbers? That is a great question. First off, I like that you acknowledge numbers are made up. They are fake. Science is fake. Listen, I have been following maybe my favorite scientist, Terrence Howard, and he has some good points, which is that numbers are gay. So if you sit there and do 1 + 1, some are saying that's 2. But if 1 + 1 is 2, how can 1 times 1 not equal 2? And if you disagree with me, you are in fact gay. So therefore, I think the Jews and the Muslims came together. It's hard for me to know which one, I think maybe we should, do the camp thing for. Don't worry about it. The Jews or the Muslims. The Muslims are based, but they also tend to be darker. Quackalit says, in GL, Tim Pool is kind of cute with his beanie. Who's Tim Pool? Who's that? I'm not familiar with who that is. I know what you're talking about. So let's watch Donald Trump's granddaughter, Kai, speak at the RNC. So she's Don Jr.'s kid. Okay, are we going to get a commercial first?
I want to bring out my eldest daughter and the eldest granddaughter of the President of the...
Now, here's the thing. Listen. Here, I'm a moderate centrist, and like all moderate centrists, I love right-wing politicians. So we love Donald Trump. He's great. I'm not a Republican. Stop saying I'm a Republican. But anyway, when I go vote Republican, like I do every time, I will vote Donald Trump because, of course, what am I going to do? Vote Joe Biden? Okay. You know how you vote Joe Biden? You take a shit in your diaper and you bring your diaper to the fucking polling place, and they go, cool, makes sense. So none of that, but Don's the man. Don Jr., he needs to do some chin work. He has a very, very weak chin. I don't know what kind of exercises you do to build out that chin. Some sort of like... Oh, shit. I literally pulled a muscle in my mouth. So he has a very weak chin and needs to get it together.
United States, your favorite.
Also, this says PBS News on the corner, and you can't see it because it's covered up by the comments, the chat section. But this is from PBS News. I better not get fucking copyright struck for this. This is public broadcasting. I paid for this with my tax dollars. I mean, not income tax. I don't pay that. I don't make enough money. But I bought a bag of Fritos just last week, and they charged me a sales tax, okay? Didn't pay it. Grabbed them, ran out the door. But regardless, PBS, I fund you.
Favorite president, Kai Madison Trump.
So middle name is Madison, and the thing is it after the present Madison, or was he looking at the website Ashley Madison in the delivery room on his phone? His wife just gave birth, and she goes, what should we call our daughter? Yeah, Ashley Madison. Madison, sure. Shut the fuck up. No. That might have been how it went. He brings it down a little bit because she's tiny, so we're all standing and applauding. Now, she's 17, and so just again, she's very cool, okay? The high school she goes to, where presumably she's with, I don't know, Willow Smith and Haley Joel Osment has a kid who looks just like him. I don't know what kind of super elite rich kid school she goes to. But is the future Jeffrey Epstein teaching there? It's my only question. But she's very cool to the other girls in the class. She goes into the bathroom, and when other girls see her walk in, they go, oh, thank God she's coming in. Oh, thank God. She's not gonna look at me, know immediately, somehow, supernaturally, exactly why I cut myself. She's not gonna know that. That's a natural hug. That is the hug of a father and a daughter who love each other and definitely spoke previous to this. I don't know who this woman is, but if you don't have this level of patriotic fervor in your heart, you're quite frankly a fucking poser.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kai Madison Trump.
So first off, okay. What's the deal? Madison Trump? Or Madison Trump? Is that what she said, but she just sort of slurred?
My name is Kai Madison Trump.
Okay, so yeah, she said Kai Madison Trump. For a second, I thought Madison Trump was her mom's name, and she was just like, I will not go by my father's last name, which is not true, because clearly he's a great father. Clearly, he's been to all of her volleyball games, or whatever it is she plays. I'm guessing she is on the volleyball team, but she doesn't actually play. She's just responsible for making the other girls hate themselves enough to be good. Like, the coach of the volleyball team is like, listen, I've molested them all, and it's not doing enough. It's not doing enough. get in the meanest woman who has ever fucking lived. I feel whoever this girl is, if we just like sat her down with Benjamin Netanyahu and whoever's the head of Hamas, I don't fucking know, whoever's the head of Hamas, I don't know, Hassan. We sit them down, they talk, they're both killing themselves within 15 minutes.
I am the granddaughter of Donald Trump. I'm speaking today to share the side of my grandpa that people don't often see.
She's so good at talking. She definitely is aware of the words she has to say. She definitely woke up that morning, immediately went on TikTok. And then what didn't happen is her mom came in and said, "You're doing the thing for your grandpa." And she goes, "I don't fucking want to. I don't care. I don't fucking care." And her mom goes, "If you don't fucking do it, you're not going to Lollapalooza. You're not getting the VIP tickets to fucking Lollapalooza, okay?" Fine, I'll say the fucking thing about my grandpa. Cheap, cheap. Cheap, cheap. I'm hanging out with these dumb fucking sluts. That's her.
To me, he's just a normal grandpa. He gives us candy and soda when our parents aren't looking. He always wants to know how we're...
So presume, holy shit. Okay. Is this another one of Trump's grandkids? Because we're going to need to DNA test this one right here. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this guy, okay? Are we 2 generations away from this kid getting the fucking crown? This kid sits on the goddamn Iron Throne. The country's over in 20 minutes, okay? It's a good point, Kevin Dickel says. Poor girl didn't finish swallowing all the peanut butter in her mouth before she went on stage. Very good point.
We're doing in school. When I made the high honor roll, he printed it out to show his friends how proud he was of me.
That, I have never heard something that true. When Donald Trump meets with his friends, Kim Jong-il and Kid Rock, he goes, "My granddaughter, she's very good. She got an A. She got an A in AP Lit."
He calls me during the middle of the school day to ask how my golf game is going and tells me all about his.
Our golf game is going. I do believe Trump calls her in the middle of the school day and calls the school. I'm guessing, and listen, this is all a crazy leftist fantasy. This isn't true, but some are saying maybe she has blocked his number and he just calls the school and demands she come and talk to him in the office, and he just recounts a golf game to her for 40 minutes before he passes out for a nap. Some are saying this, not true.
But then I have to remind him that I'm in school and I'll have to call him back later. When we play golf together, if I'm not on his team...
Thing is, and this is a really good electoral strategy, because she's reminding all the voters that Trump is just like your grandpa. And think right now, wouldn't you like your grandpa to be running the country? Isn't that a great idea? And you'd feel safe knowing your grandpa, who can't turn the TV on, he doesn't understand it, and he blames the Jews for the fact that he can't do voice remote on his Roku anymore. He should be in charge.
He'll try to get inside of my head. I know. And he's always surprised that I don't let him get to me. But I have to remind him, I'm a Trump too.
Oh, bad moment to stop on this. Listen, quite frankly, and I'm embarrassed to say it, ugly baby. Because here's the thing. I was not at the RNC this year. Normally, my job is to stand at the door and weed out the ugly babies. Okay? This baby would come up and I go, "Get your Steve Buscemi ass looking baby." He has Steve Buscemi eyes. I think that baby looks like Steve Buscemi. You can agree or not all you want. I think it's very true. I would have kicked that baby to the fucking curb. If I was there this year, and again, it's not because Marjorie Taylor Greene would maybe possibly jack me off backstage while saying my dick is small at the same time. Start jacking me off and go, "This is tiny and pathetic." And I go, fuck mom, as I come. That's not the reason I'm not there. But if I was there, this fucking baby would not get in. I'll tell you that much right now. That's an adult with braces. He also would not get in. I'm the door guy of the RNC when I'm there. This guy right here, I don't care. I'm sure he fucking owns more Culver's franchises than anyone in America, and he's single-handedly funding the campaign because his trans daughter won't talk to him anymore. Don't give a shit. You're not getting in this fucking club with adult braces. Fuck off. Look at him right there. He definitely is in his head. What he's not thinking right now, he's not going, is that actually my daughter or did we hire an actress? Is that actually my granddaughter? Did we get someone? Hobo with a shotgun says her speech pattern is a combination of Valley Girl and mental patient. Great point. I don't know where she lives exactly. There's a kind of Valley Girl accent, which is in a way, it's similar to the gay accent, where no matter where you're from, this is an old David Cross bit, but it's true. The gay accent, the hillbilly accent, and the cunt teenage girl accent, and I said the C word, I don't give a shit. Those three things are kind of the same. No matter where someone's from, they go, fuck, I'm from Little Rock. I'm like, fucking from Little Rock. Really? I'm from Albany, New York. Really? I'm from Bangor, Maine. No fucking shit. I'm from Santa Fe, New Mexico. They all have that accent. Same thing with the hillbilly accent. It was like, man, fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. I'm from fucking Jacksonville, Florida. Well, fuck all y'all motherfuckers. I am from motherfucking Portland, Oregon, motherfucker, right outside it. And the same thing with a cunny teenage girl, where they're just like, wow, if you lost some weight, let me tell you something. First off, I'm actually, I'm from Provo, Utah. And I think that maybe if you lost some weight, you could be cute. Maybe. I don't know. Or, what's going on? How's it going? I'm from Sacramento, California. And honestly, I think that maybe that shirt is brave. Maybe you're brave for wearing that today. Quacklet says, is she the next Hawk Tua? Well, she is 17. So I will not make any comments about if she'll spit on that thing, she's in the state. All right, so listen, this is Milwaukee. All right, what is the age of consent for Wisconsin? All right, so it's 18. So for the minors age 16 and 17 can consent to sexual touching, but not intercourse. So if you're 16, you go to your parents and go, Mom, I want to get finger blasted. Okay, but he does not put his dick in there. You understand me? You understand me, young lady? Okay, Mom. Okay. So I have no opinions if she's the Hawk Tua girl. Well, I guess that's fine. Okay, no. So she is the next Hawk Tua girl, and she will spit on that thing. But don't you try to have sex with her. E, wish Trump blow me a kiss. Well, just wait.
Even when he's going through all these court cases, he always asks me how I'm doing.
The funny thing about her is she sounds as if she is English is her second language, and she is just phonetically reading the things on the teleprompter in front of her. No matter how many court cases he's going on, he asks me how I'm doing. For some reason, he's like, I'm through all these court cases, involving my friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. For some reason, that reminds me of my 16-year-old granddaughter. Better give her a call.
He always encourages me to push myself to be the most successful person I can be.
So he calls her and he's like, we've got an hour. I'm going to spend 30 minutes talking about a golf game I had recently and 30 minutes telling you to lose more weight. Because here's the thing. This bitch is the meanest girl in any high school in America. The only meaner, bitchier queen on the planet is her grandfather, Donald Trump.
Obviously, he sets the bar pretty high, but who knows? Maybe one day I'll catch him.
See, this is another person that I would not allow in. This Caleb Landry Jones ass-looking motherfucker. Google him, Caleb Landry Jones. It is real. My references are always 100% on point. He does not get in. Okay, because first off, we know now this guy kind of has the phrenology of a Trump shooter. I'm just saying, there's a good chance.
On Saturday, I was shocked when I heard that he has been shot.
She definitely looked up from TikTok for a solid 30 seconds.
And I just wanted to know if he was okay. It was
Was he?
heartbreaking that someone would do that to another person.
I don't know, seems
A
fine.
lot of people have put my grandpa through hell, and he's still standing.
He is at the moment not standing. He is sitting down. So maybe get your shit together. What isn't funny because they're true American patriots, but think of everybody who had to like put in a time off request to the boat dealership they work at to be like, I got to go to the RNC. I got to go. David Watson said, shocked it took so long. How dare you? How dare you? You're canceled. David Watson, you're fucking canceled.
Grandpa, you are such an inspiration, and I love you.
This kid not getting in. If I was working the door, no spazzes, no fucking nerds, okay? You, my friend, can go to the Libertarian Convention. That's where you're at. Where you're like, listen, you do a little huddle before and go, guys, we can't bring up age of consent laws immediately. We got to talk about how seatbelts are gay or something, okay? We can't just come right out there and be like, hey, if they're 13 but they're down to fuck, who cares? Don't say that right away.
The media makes my grandpa seem like a different person, but I know him for who he is. He's very caring and loving. He truly wants the best for this country, and he will fight.
My guess is like she did her lip gloss and makeup because later she's going to go to like a party where she doesn't kiss a boy, but she sits in the corner looking at her phone the whole time, and she wants to make sure an Instagram photo she takes where she's like, I gotta do a photo. She did it for that, and then she's like, oh yeah, on my way there, I'm gonna do my fucking stupid grandpa's bullshit.
Fight every single day to make America great again. Thank you very much.
Darko Nation says it's a young Steve. I unfortunately was never that. What word do I want to look for? Again, she's 17. Cute. Adorable. That's the words I want to use for a 17-year-old girl in Wisconsin. And she definitely hugs her dad. And the thing, oh boy. Oh boy. There's just a lot going on here. You know, Don Jr., when those texts came out, because a little while ago, people leaked all the Biden text to Hunter because they assumed he texted something like, let's take more money. And instead, the texts were like, son, I love you. I don't care that you're addicted to crack cocaine and being surprisingly sensitive with prostitutes. You know, when that came out, Don Jr. had to text his dad and be like, hey, I know you've never sent that to me, but you would, right? Like, that's a thing you would do, right? What is she whispering into his ear? She's like, I don't have a bedtime anymore, motherfucker. I did this for you. You know you know what my curfew is? My curfew is whenever. Fuck you. Darko Nation says, no, the young kid with glasses, and I won't be going back, and I am offended, and you're now suspended forever. That being said, I'm not wrong. Hands, hands, hands. David Watson says, accurate. Honestly, I think the charisma skips a generation. It goes Trump, and then it goes his daughter, who is Kai. Kai is her name, which is way too ethnic of a name. Can we change that? Because she is going to be in charge pretty soon. Can we change that to, like, I don't know, what's a very American name? Jennifer? Jennifer Trump? Bethany? Kayla Beth? Can that be her name? Something like that?
Shut up and sit down.